Hi, welcome to tonight's short form class. So let's get started. And tonight's lessons are diagonal single whip, which is really interesting, and the kick with the right. So we've done the preparation for that. So we'll do kick with the right. So sometimes that's called separating right leg or right foot in Tai Chi books, but we kick with the right, and it's a toe kick. So let's get started, and we'll do a form as far as that second lesson, and then we'll work on the lessons. So let's get started. So we're in a tension posture, heels together, and find that nice alignment in your body. Feeling the head connected up and the feet relaxing down. And we sink into the right and step out shoulder width. Sink into the left and bring the right foot round on the heel. Just relax into that left leg and stay in the left leg as the arms float up and down. Then we turn to the left and on the heel of the right and make the ball. Step forward and left with the left and toward off left, bringing the right foot round. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right and toward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. That's our first single whip. We turn on the heel of the right. Step out nice and wide with the left and turn the left palm over and bring your right foot round. Sink into the left. Pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Turn left. Step back with the right and then yield with the left and yield with the right into white crane spreads wings. Turn left. Oh, when I looked around, I could see, apologies, that this is way off. When I'm on Zoom, it's great because somebody says, pull the camera, pull the... We'll go again. Thank God I saw that. So, yes, I think that's better. Okay, so let's get started again. Apologies for that. Okay, so attention posture again. And let's sink into the right and step out shoulder width. Sink into the left and bring the right foot round, turning back to the front. Keep the weight in the left as the arms float up and down. So we turn on the heel of the right foot and make the ball. Step forward and left and toward off left. Bring the right foot round. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into toward off right. And then roll back. Press, yield, and push. And now we come into single whip, turning on the heel of the right foot, making the hook and bowl. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step out wide with the left, look at the left palm and turn it over as your back foot comes round, weight in the left. Sink in the left, turning on the ball of the right, pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left. Step back with the right and then yield with the left, yield with the right, white crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink the right hand down the front. Fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee and sink forward. Turn left, right, play guitar. Open up. Fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with your right hand. Step forward to the corner with the right and sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Step with the left and punch with the right. And then turn left. Turn right as you come into the back foot. Turn the hands over and sink forward. Turn back on the heel of the left and then sink back into your left foot as the hands cross, right hand outside and step out with the right. And I'll just adjust here. Then we stay in the left foot as the left hand sinks down to the dantian and back up. Step around with the right and bring the right hand to the hip as the left hand comes around to push. Roll back. This is what we did last week. Press, yield, and push to the corner. And we're going to turn on the heel of the right foot to this corner, make the hook and bowl, send out your hook and turn on the ball of the left, and we step forward to the corner here, look at the palm and turn it over as your right foot comes round. Sit back into the right foot and turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left and step forward to the corner with the right, turn the waist, sink into your back foot as the hands come down, turn right and pick up the left foot, punch under elbow. Turn to the right and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back with the left, bring the right foot round, push into your left foot. Turn left and open up. Step back with the right, bring the left foot round, push into the right foot. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back with the left, bring the right foot round, push into the left foot. Turn the waist to the left and make the ball. Bring it with you into your right foot. Sink back into the left foot, look over the shoulder and step around for diagonal flying. So the right hand comes up as the left hand sinks down. Stay in the right foot as you step up with the left and make a ball between the hands. Turn the waist to the left and the right hand comes to the dantian as the left hand comes to heart. Sink into the left, step together. Turn right, sink into the right, step apart. Sink into the left, step together. Turn right, sink into the right, step out. And then draw the hook up the centre line. Step with the right, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left and step out. And then turn your right foot back out and pull in, sink down into the right, turn the left foot out. Press down and pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. Step back with the right, pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster and then turn the waist to the right. Step back with the right, sweeping the right foot back until you've crossed hands with the right hand on the outside. Then tonight we're going to turn the hands over, fan out, sinking into that right foot, and then left foot, and then we kick with the right and point the toe. Okay, so then we'll work on that. So let's go back to tonight's lesson after crossing hands, which is the diagonal single whip. So I'm just going to move this another little bit down here. I think that might be better. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, so let's go from the beginning to there again, and then we'll work on our diagonal single whip. So heels together. We sink down into the right. Step out with the left shoulder width and sink into the left. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Relax down into your left. Allow the arms to float up and float down. Turn left and turn on the heel of the right to make the ball. Step forward and left with the left and toward off left, sinking the right hand down as the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right and toward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Now, transfer into the left foot as we bring the right foot round on the heel. Make the hook and bowl. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step out nice and wide onto the heel of the left foot. And as your weight comes in, the left hand comes up. We look at the palm, and as it turns over, we're going to bring the right foot round. Stay in the left foot and turn on the ball of the right. And the hands connect, lifting hands, turning left. Step back with the right, but keep your weight in your left foot and shoulder stroke with the right. And then into the right foot as we yield with the left. Yield with the right, wide crane spreads wings. Turn to the left and sink that right hand down the front of the body. Turn right and open up. Step out with the left, brush past the knee. Sink forward, push, turn left. Sink into the right foot as we turn right. And back to the centre, down on the heel of the left. Open up. Brush past the left knee and sink forward. Sit back into the right foot, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right. Step forward to the corner with the right. Sink into the right as the right fist comes to the hip. Step with the left. Punch with the right. Turn left. into the back foot as we turn right, turn the hands over and sink forward. Now turn back to the front on the heel of the left. Sit into the left foot as the hands cross at the heart and step out shoulder width. Just adjust here for space. And then we sink into the left foot, letting that left hand come to the dantian and back up. Step around with the right and bring the right hand to the hip as the left hand comes round to push. Bring the right hand up in line with the right leg. Transfer into the back leg as you turn to the left. Turn back, line up with the right leg as you press forward. Yield into the back and back into the front. So now, in your room, you should be looking, when we start the form, when we start with the first single whip, we're looking this way. So now you've turned like 45 degrees, that would be 90 if we looked the whole way down here, from there to there. Don't want to make it too mathematical, but will help some people to see this. So what you're doing is you're looking to the corner. So the whole single whip then is going to go from one corner to the other in the room. And you know, that takes a little bit of doing to feel. So don't worry if this feels quite strange, it will get easier. So your right foot is looking towards the corner. You've just done the push. So we're going to sit back into the left foot, pick up the right foot, and you turn it like 90 degrees. So this would be 45. So we're turning to this corner, that's 90. And then we make the hook and bowl, turn the waist during the left foot, send out the hook, and now turn on the ball of the left foot. Feel for your ankles and step onto the heel, looking to this corner, bring up your left hand, and then bring the right foot round so it looks down the room. So that's the whole of the single whip. So let's do, I often do this in class. What I often do is get people to do the single whip that we do at the beginning. So we've just done roll back, press, yield, and push. So single whip goes from looking to this wall, we turn the foot 90 degrees, and then we turn on the ball of the left and we step right around, look at the palm, turn it over. So what we've done is we've turned like 180 degrees. So here from, now we're going to go from this corner to this corner. So it's, if you're on a square, this is one side of the square, this is another, this is another, and this is another. And now these are the four walls of the square. So now we have the diagonals which go from this corner to this corner. So that's where we're going with this single whip. Maybe that makes it easier, I don't know. But anyway, so when we start, the left foot is looking to this wall, parallel to this wall on the square, and the right foot is looking to the diagonal, to the corner. And we just pushed into the right foot. So then we sit back into the left foot and bring the right foot round, not to the window, but to the corner. So it goes from one corner to this corner. And then we make the hook with the top hand weights in the left foot, turn the waist, send out the hook, you know this, and then turn on the ball of the left foot. Bring your left foot in by your ankle and now step towards the corner, look at the left palm and turn it over as your right foot comes round. So you know the single whip posture, but it can feel quite different when we do it from one diagonal to the other. So let's do that again. So the weight's in the right foot, and we've just done roll back, press and push. So weight on the right, so turn on the heel of the right foot from one corner to the other. Make your hook and bowl, send out the hook, and now turn on the ball of the left foot, feel for the ankles and step up to this corner, look at the left palm and turn it over, and now your right foot comes round, so the right foot's looking out the window. So we're in both stance, it just feels quite different. So let's do a few more of those. So start off looking to the wall and then turn your right foot to the corner, and it's a little bit in front of the left foot and a nice and wide. So we're just on the push into that right foot. So transfer the weight back into the left foot, bringing the right foot round to the other corner. Turn the waist, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, feel where the ankle is, step forward to the corner. Let your left hand come up as you look at the palm as you bring the weight into that left foot and bring the right foot round. Okay, so let's do two more. So again, have the left foot looking to the wall and step up with the right to the corner. Sink the weight. Get my head into the... So weight into the right foot and we sink looking to the corner. Sit back into the left as the hands come round. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn your waist. Send out the hook and turn on the ball of the left. Step to the corner. Look at the left palm and turn it over as you sink into that left foot and the right foot comes round. If I do it one more time. So left foot is looking to the wall, right foot is looking to the corner, and you've just pushed. So bring the right foot round on the heel to the other corner. Turn the waist, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, look to the corner and sink into the left as the left hand comes up, and then turn it over as you bring your right foot round. Okay, so now let's do that from crossing hands a few times just to get you into that feel of the sequence. So we're double weight, we're single weighted, weights in the left foot, right hands outside and crossing hands, and then we sink into the left, turning on the ball of the right, and the left hand comes back up into this lovely double ward off shape. Feel where the ankle is. Now look around to the corner and step with the right. Pull your right hand to your hip as your left hand comes round to push, and then roll back. Notice that you're looking to the corner. Transfer back into your back foot. Turn back and press towards the corner. Yield and push towards the corner of the room. And then sit back into your left foot and let the hands float around. Make a hook and bowl. Send out the hook, sink into the right foot, feel where your right ankle is. Step forward and left onto the corner, look at the left palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round. Okay, so let's do that again. So we're in the left foot and we're going to sink into the left as the left hand sinks down and comes back up double ward off. Feel where the left ankle is, step around with the right. Bring your right hand to your hip as the left hand comes round to push. Roll back into the back foot. Press, yield, and push. Now transfer the weight back into your left foot, bringing the right foot round on the heel to the corner. Make the hook with the top hand, ball comes underneath, turn the waist, sink into the right as the hook goes out, and then step with the left to the corner. Bring up your left palm as you, and then transfer the weight into the left foot and turn that left hand round. Okay, so this time now we go to there and then we'll keep going to the second lesson. So we'll just go from crossing hands. So let's find that nice alignment in the body. We're in crossing hands with the right hand outside the left and we sink into the left foot, sinking the left hand to the dantian and back up. Step around with the right, pull with the right hand to the hip as the left hand comes round to push. And then the right hand turns up in line with the right leg, sink into the back foot for roll back, press, yield, and push. Now transfer the weight into the left foot, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Make the hook with the top hand, turn your waist, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left. Step onto the heel, and as you sink into that left foot, the left hand comes up, we turn it over as the right foot comes round. Sit back into the right foot now and turn the left foot on the heel so it's looking straight down to this wall. Step forward to the corner with the right, and then the two hands sink down. You're in the back foot. Turn to the right, bring your weight into your right foot, pick up the left foot, bring it down on the heel as we punch under elbow. Turn right and the arms open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the left, nice and wide. Bring the right foot round. Push into your left foot. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round. Push into the back foot. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back with the left. Bring the right foot round. Push into your left foot. and then turn to left again and make a ball with the left hand on top. Bring that with you into the right foot, bring the left foot round. Sit back into the left foot and look over your shoulder, step round with the right, and then diagonal flying, sinking into the right foot, the hands separate. And then step up with the left as you make a ball with the right hand on top. Turn the waist to the left, bringing the right hand under to the denti and left hand to the heart. Sink into the left, step together, turn to the right, waving hands. Sink into the right, step out wide, turn left, sink into the left, step together, waving hands. Sink into the right, step out, and then draw the hook up the center line. Step with the right, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left and step forward and wide onto the heel of the left. Bring the right foot round and then extend the left hand forward as your right foot turns back out. Pull into the right foot, turn the left hand over and sink down. Turn the left foot out and press into that left foot. Bring the right foot round and pick it up for one golden rooster. Step back with the right, sink into the right, pick up the left for the second golden rooster. And then turn your waist to the right, bringing the whole body, left leg round to the right. Step back with the left, and then as you're coming into the left foot, the hands come down and the right foot sweeps back with it to crossing hands with the right hand outside. And this is where we got to the last day. So now we're going to turn the hands over. So, and this is called fanning out. So we've got the hands like this. I'll move back a bit here. So we turn the hands over, and that's a fan-like action. So you sink into the right, fan out, and now you're going to slide the right foot back and kick with the toe to the corner. And when it comes back, your foot is like this, so your right foot is protecting the knee. Okay, so let's do that a few times from, I think I need to put this up just a little bit. The joys of home practice. Do. At least you're fine if you fall over. I lose my balance. You can see it's nice when you're at home because you're not worried if you're falling over. Nobody else sees you. And it's good because you can just let go and, practice. I do my best to let go as well and not worry if I fall over. So let's go from, we've come up into one golden rooster with the right. Step back to the corner of the right, pick up the second golden rooster, right? Then we turn into the right and the left leg turns to the corner as well. Now step back onto the ball of the left foot, and as you're sinking to that left foot, get a feeling that your hands are moving and they pull the right foot. And the right foot, as I was saying, it needs to be ready to do this. So you don't want it to land here where to be blocking that foot. So the right foot has come back here. Turn the hands over, fan out. So when the fan out is, the left hand is like here by your ear. Imagine it's pressing against a wall for balance. And the right hand is lined up with the right leg. So I'm just going to show you that facing this way because that might help. So we're coming up for one golden rooster. And then we step back on the ball of the right for the second golden rooster. Now turn to the right. See, my hands and legs are lined up. My left leg and my hands are lined up. Now step back with the left onto the ball. Sweep the hands around to cross hands with the right hand outside. Turn the hands over and line the right arm. The right arm is like, it's not touching in the case, but that's where it is. It's just exactly above that right leg, and then we kick. And the kick is a toe kick, and it comes back in to protect your knee. So it's quite a bit of practice on that to get those things lined up. And the lining up is significant because, like, if I'm doing this and my kick is here and my hand is here, can you see? You want the hand and the leg to be in alignment because then your whole form takes on a different look. Whereas if you have your hands one way and your legs another way, you're not teaching your body about this lovely, graceful appearance of Tai Chi and feeling. So it does more than just, it's not just for the appearance. This tends to line up your energetic body. You have the hands, like say when we're doing even something like roll back and you have your right hand lined up, It's not over here and it's not in here. It's lined up with the right leg. So this thing of getting the alignment in the body tends to align our energy field as well, which is very beneficial. So let's do this one a few more times. So we're gonna, let's go from the golden roosters. So the left foot is not looking straight ahead, it's looking to the corner. And we sink into the left and pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. Then step back with the right, and the right foot steps back to the corner as well. Pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Now turn the waist to the left. And your whole body has turned left. Step back with your left foot onto the ball. And then let the hands come around, crossing hands. Turn the hands over. Your left hand is pressing against a wall for balance. And the right hand lines up with the right leg. Now, in the beginning, you might need to look down to see that that's over that leg. Sink and then kick with the toe and bring your right toe back for balance. After a while, you'll feel it. But in the beginning, it's good to just check, is my right hand? So when you finish it, so in the beginning, sometimes the hands and legs are all over the place. So just bring your right hand so it's parallel with the right leg. Awesome. So let's do that a few more times. So we're going to turn the left foot out to the corner. So we'll go from golden roosters. Sink into the left and pick up the right foot. One golden rooster. Step back to the corner, sink into the right and pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Turn the waist to the right, right hand above the left. Step back with the left onto the ball of the foot. Sink into the left, slide the right foot back as you cross hands. Turn the hands over. Now you're sinking into the right foot and your left hand is against the wall for balance. Right foot sweeps and kicks to the corner and comes back to protect your knee, and the right hand is lining up above the right leg. So let's do 3 more. So we're going to step with the left, sink into the left and pick up the right for one golden rooster, and then step back on the ball of the right, sink into the right and pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Now turn your waist to the right and the right hand is above the left. Step back onto the ball of the left and start turning to the left, bringing the hands round so your left hand sits into the right. So the right hand's on the outside. Turn the hands over, fan out. Left hand is on a wall by your ear and the right hand lines up with the right leg, and we kick to the corner and then protect the knee. And that kick is a toe kick. You're only kicking to their knee. They say you're kicking to somebody's knee with that. Okay, so this time I'll do it without breaking. I'll do it kind of as a continuous as best I can. So we sink into the left, pick up the right for one golden rooster, step back with the right, pick up the left for the second golden rooster, turn to the right, step back with the left to crossing hands, fan out and kick. Okay, so let's do that again. So we sink into the left, pick up the right foot, step back on the ball of the right, pick up the left for the second golden rooster, turn the waist to the right, step back with the left to crossing hands, fan out, kick with the toe. Okay, and again. So the left foot's looking into the corner, so we sink into the left, pick up the right, step back with the right, pick up the left, turn right, step back with the left to crossing hands, fan out, and kick with the toe. So I'll do it facing this way as well in case you might see it from a different angle. So we sink into the left and pick up the right foot for one golden rooster, step back with the right and pick up the left for the second golden rooster. And then we turn to the right, step back with the left to cross hands, fan out, and kick with the right toe and bring it back to protect your knee. So, okay, so maybe let's do the whole form once. So we'll start at the beginning and we'll go the whole way through. When we get to the diagonal single whip, we'll do it 3 times. And when we get to this lesson, we'll do it 3 times. And then we'll go to the end of the form. So, let's just stand for a minute and find nice sense of alignment. You might just want to, we've been working a bit, so just you feel like giving the body a little shake. It's always good. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms, shake the head. Okay, and then we just relax. We sink into the right. Step out shoulder width, sink in the left. Bring the right foot round on the heel, just relax down into your left leg. Allow the arms to float up and float down. Turn the heel of the right, make the ball. Step forward and left in toward off left, sinking the right hand down as the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right in toward off right. Roll back into the back foot, turning left. Press into the front. Yield into the back. Back into the front. Now turn on the heel of the right. Make the hook and bowl, turn the waist and send out the hook. That's your first single whip. We step around with the left and turn the left hand over as the right foot comes round. Sink into the left foot, pick up the right, turn left. Step back with the right and yield with the left. Yield with the right. White crane spreads wings. Sink that right hand softly down the front. Open up. Step with the left. Brush the knee. Sink forward, push. Turn left. Turn right as you sink into the right foot and back to the centre to play guitar. Turn right and open up. Fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee and sink forward, push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand. Step forward to the corner with the right and sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Step wide with the left and punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right, coming into the back foot. Turn the hands over and sink forward. Now bring the left foot round on the heel as you turn to the front. Sink into the left foot as the hands cross with the right hand outside, stepping out with the right. Now keep the weight in the left foot and sink the left hand to the dantian and back up to double ward off. Step round onto the heel of the right. Bring your right hand to your hip as the left hand comes round to push. Roll back. Weight on the right. Sink into the back foot, the left foot. Press back into the front foot. Yield back into the left foot. Push back into the front foot. And then turn on the heel of that right foot as you bring the weight into your left. Make your hook and bowl. Turn the waist during the left foot. Send out the hook as you come into the right foot. And step round to the corner with the left. Look at the palm. Turn it over as your right foot comes round. Okay, so let's do that from crossing hands. We'll do it 2 more times, and on the 3rd time, we'll keep going to the next lesson. So crossing hands, sink into the left, turning on the ball of the right. Step around with the right. Bring your right hand to your hip as your left hand comes round to push. Roll back. Sink into the back foot. Press into the front. Yield into the back. Back into the front. Then back into your left foot as you bring the right foot round on the heel. Make the hook and bowl. Send out the hook and turn on the ball of the left. Feel where the right angle is and step to the corner onto the heel of the left. And as your weight comes in, you bring the left hand up and then turn it over as your right foot comes round. Okay, and again. So we're in the left, right hand's on the outside and crossing hands. Sink the left hand to the dantian and back up. Step around with the right and bring the right hand to the hip as you turn and bring your left foot round. Roll back. This is what we were talking about earlier. Your right elbow is in line with the right knee. Transfer into the back foot. Bring the left hand round. Press. Yield and gather. Sink forward, push. Now transfer back into your left foot, bringing the right foot round to the corner. Make a hook with the top hand, turn the waist. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left. Step to the corner with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as your right foot comes round. Okay, so this time now we'll keep going to our kick with the right. So weight in the left, we're going to sink down and turn on the ball of the right. Step round, bring your right hand to your hip as your left hand comes round to push. Roll back, transfer into the back foot, turn back to the center, press, yield, and push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, turn your waist, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step onto the heel, look at the palm and turn it over as your right foot comes round. Sink into the right foot, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left, step forward to the corner of the right and turn the waist. And the two hands sink down. Sink into the right foot, punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left, bring your right foot round. Push into your left foot. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back with the right on the ball. Bring the left foot round. Push into that back foot. Turn right again and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back with the left. Bring the right foot round. Push into the back foot. Turn left again and make a ball with the left hand on top. Bring the ball into the right foot with you. Sit back into your left. Look over the shoulder and step around with the right for diagonal flying. Sink into the right foot and step up parallel with the left. Turn to the left, bringing the right foot round parallel to the left. Sink into the left. Step together as you wave hands. Sink into the right. Step out left, waving hands. Sink into the left. Step in with the right. Sink into the right. Step out with the left. Draw the hook up the center line. Step with the right and send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Step forward and left, bringing the right foot round. Then extend the left hand and turn the right foot back out. Pull into your right foot. Turn your left hand over and sink down. Turn out the left. Turn your hand over. Press down into the left and pick up the right for one golden rooster. Step back on the ball of the right. Pick up the left. Second golden rooster, turn left. Step back onto the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round as you cross hands, fan out, and kick with the right toe. Okay, so let's do that from the golden roosters again. So we've just stepped up with the left, pick up the right for one golden rooster. Step back with the right and pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Turn the waist to the right. Step back on the ball of the left. Slide the right foot back to cross hands. Fan out and kick. Okay, so again. So let's do one more and then, okay, so picking up the right for one golden rooster. Step back with the right, pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Find that nice stretch down your lower back. Turn right. Step back with the left to cross hands, fan out, and kick. Okay, so this time when we do it, we'll keep going to the end of the form. So just copy or stick as best you can. So into the left, picking up the right for one golden rooster. Step back with the right, pick up with the left for the second golden rooster. Turn the waist to the right. Step back with your left. Slide the right foot back, cross hands, fan out, kick with the right toe. Turn to the left. Step back with the right. To cross hands, left hand on the outside this time. Fan out, sink into the right, kick with the left toe. And then turn back to the center. Fold your left hand over, step with the left, brush left knee, sink forward to push. Keep turning left as your back foot peels up. Bring the left hand over the right wrist as you turn right, and then down on the ball of the left foot back to the center for needles at sea bottom. The hands open and we sink into the right foot as we straighten up. Step with the left into iron fan. Step forward. So then turn on the heel of the left, Sink your right hand to your dantian, step round with the right and strike, pull your right fist to your hip. Roll back into the back foot and split. And then make a fist with the right hand, pick up the right foot, bring it down, look into the corner, sink into the right, step wide with the left and punch with the right. Sink back into your right foot as you turn on the heel of the left, crossing hands, right hand outside. Sink into the left as the hands fan out, sweep the right foot round, and this time we keep with the heel to the corner, fold the right hand over, step straight ahead with the right, brush right knee and push with the left. Sit back into the left, turn the right foot to the corner, sink into the right, step with the left, brush left knee and punch straight down the centre. Sink back into the right as you turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left and the right hand sinks down and comes back up into ward off right. Roll back into the back foot. Press, yield and push. Now bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, turn your waist. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step up nice and wide, look at the palm and turn it over as your right foot comes round. Fair ladies, turn on the heel of the left. Sink back into your left foot, pick up the right foot, turn it right around, step to the corner with the left, roll the left hand up, the right hand pushes. Sink into the right foot, bring the left foot round on the heel, turning right around, sink into the left, bring the left hand to the hip, ward off with the right, step round to the other corner, roll the right hand up, left hand pushes. Sink back, step with the right, step to the corner with the left, roll up and push, and then transfer back into the right foot, bring the left foot round on the heel, bring your left hand to your hip, step around with the right, roll up and push, and then bring the right foot round on the heel. Press down into the right foot, step forward with the left into ward off left, turn on the ball of the right, step forward and right into ward off right, roll back, press, yield and push. Now bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, turn the waist, send out the hook, step out nice and wide with the left, look at the palm and turn it over as your back foot comes round. Extend the right foot back out, squatting single whip. Sink into the right, turn the left foot out, and this time as you're coming forward, make a fist at the left shoulder. Drop the hook and make a fist with the right, and then cross the fists, right hand outside. Step back with the right, sweep across with the left, and slap with the right. Take the left foot out to the side, spin round, sink into the left, sweep with the right down on the heel. Turn left, turn right, hammer and split. And then turn back to the right, picking up the right foot, bring the right fist to your hip, step with the left and punch with the right. And then withdraw into the right foot as you turn over the top, sink forward. Turn on the heel of the left, opening up. Sink into the left foot as the hands cross at the heart, step out with the right and then just softly sink into the left, turning the right foot out. Sink into the right, bringing the left foot in, and then we straighten up. And then we finish double weighted. So take a moment just to feel your whole body. Just let go and relax. Okay, so a little bit of an intense practice. So I think we've done our bit. So I'd like to do, seeing as we are finished a little bit earlier with the lesson, I'm kind of thinking that at the moment you're as well to work on the warm-ups that we do at midday, or on a Monday night I'm doing really nearly the full set of warm-ups with the beginners. So on these classes now I'm just focusing on form more than warm-ups. So Seeing as we have a little bit of time now, let's do some open focus, which you know if you're around that I love and that I feel is really beneficial for our Tai Chi practice. So feel the feet, bring the feet down. So if you're sitting on a chair, it's nice to sit so you're kind of, I'll turn it side, I'll show you sideways here. So I'm not sitting on the chair like this. You sit right out onto the edge until you'll feel your sit bones and come off them. So, and then find that nice straight line up your back. Okay. So let's do that. So, and bring the legs then like wide like we do in the form. Exactly like my mother would have told me not to sit. Anyway, very rude for ladies if your legs wide open. That's okay. So then I'm making this kind of a mudra with the right palm at the bottom and the left palm sitting in and the thumbs connected. So we've got a nice little circle in here. And let the elbows come out. Notice if your elbows are in, it kind of constricts your breathing. So let your elbows come out. Chin tucks in. So you can get the same feeling like you have a nice line down your back, like your tummy is tucked up a bit. Okay. And, you know, you can do this with the eyes hooded. That means looking down or closed. It's your choice. Feel your chin tucked in. And now we're just going to feel the whole body, all the feelings, sensations, even emotions in the body. Just feel the presence of your whole body from the top of the head right down to the soles of the feet. And now let's just imagine feeling space inside in your body, inside your skin. Feeling the space between the front of your head, like your forehead and the back of the head. The space between the temples. The space across from the right shoulder to the left shoulder, inside in your body. Now, when I'm saying feel the space, you're not saying 1 foot, 6 inches or 3 inches or whatever. It's a feeling of space that you're just noticing, exploring. Then imagine feeling the space that your right arm and hand occupies. Imagine feeling the space that your left arm and hand occupies. Imagine feeling the space inside in your torso. Imagine feeling the space in the right leg and foot. Imagine feeling the space in the left leg and foot. Space that they occupy, like the volume of space occupied by your left leg and foot. Then imagine again feeling the space, the volume that your whole body occupies. And now imagine feeling the space all around you where you're practicing, up to the ceiling, down to the floor, feeling the space to the walls in front, behind, at the sides of the body. Feel yourself in this space. Notice what this space feels like to you, how it feels to you. Now let's imagine feeling the space to infinity above the body, through the ceiling, all the way through the building, right up through the atmosphere, past the moon and the sun, all the stars, the galaxies, the universes, to the ends of infinity. and even beyond. And then imagine feeling the space to infinity in front of your body, through the walls, through the atmosphere, past all the stars and the galaxies, all the way to the ends of infinity, and even beyond. And then imagine feeling that space to infinity on the right-hand side of your body, and on the left-hand side of the body. Now imagine feeling the space to infinity behind your body, through the walls, through the building, through the atmosphere, past all the stars and the galaxies, to the ends of infinity, and even beyond. And then let's imagine feeling that space to infinity below the body, through the floor, through the earth, through the atmosphere, past all the stars, all the way to the ends of infinity, past the black holes, and all the way to the ends of infinity, and even beyond. Now just imagine what this space would smell like, what it would taste like. Just imagine hearing the silence in this vast, vast eternal space. Imagine all the time that's gone before, all the time that is to come. And just allow yourself to notice this eternal now. And in this eternal now, imagine that your mind is filled with space, surrounded by space, permeated by space. Just allow yourself to relax into this space of now. With nothing to do right now, just be curious. What does this space feel like? Now notice the thoughts and sensations that are arising in this space. Just be the witness. Noticing the sounds outside your body that pop up into this space of awareness. Noticing any internal sounds like the sound of your voice, your dialogue, or maybe sounds of your heart beating, your breath. And now also notice the silence that permeates these sounds. All the sounds arise in the silence. And they dissolve back into the silence. So now let's take a moment to explore the feeling of space again. So bring your attention down into one hand, doesn't matter which one, and say just take the hand, let's say the right hand, and just feel the space between your thumb and your index finger. Have them a nice distance apart. And just imagine feeling that space between the thumb and the index finger. And now start bringing them close together, feeling like you're squishing that space between the thumb and the index finger. moving slowly, feeling the space until they almost touch. Notice that you'll know when they almost touch. And when they're almost touching, let them pull apart, stretching that space. Notice what it feels like to stretch the space between the thumb and the index finger. And now do the same with the other hand. So left hand now, just feel the space between the thumb and the index finger. And then bring them close together until they're almost touching. Just explore what that feels like to you. It's like you're squishing the space. And when they almost touch, start pulling them apart again. Stretching the space. And now let's do that one more time, just bringing both, do it on both hands, feeling like you're squishing the space till they almost touch, and then stretching the space. And now imagine, notice what that felt like. Just now feel the space. Let your fingers be a little bit apart and feel the space between the fingers. Just notice. Play with that feeling of space between your fingers. And then turn the palms so that they're close looking at each other and feel the space between the palms. Bring them almost touching. And then stretch that space between the palms. And then bring the palms close together again. So we're just playing with the space, stretching it. And then bringing them back close. Almost feels like you can't push them together. You're feeling this space getting more and more intense between the hands. When they almost touch, stop, and then just start pulling them apart. And then you could bring them up into a ward-off shape around your body. So we've really activated the space now. So press your hands in towards your body, feeling that space around your body. Bring it up by the heart, press into the heart. You could bring it up by your third eye and press in there, into the throat. The heart, the dantian. Feeling the space between your arms and your hands and your body. Activating the space. So now let the hands again rest on your thighs. Notice how you feel right now. And again, imagine feeling the space all around you in this room, in your room. Feeling the space your body occupies. Notice how your body is feeling now. How your palms are feeling. How the soles of the feet are feeling. Just be curious. And if your eyes are closed, just let your eyes open. And when you open your eyes, just notice now the space all around. So instead of focusing on the objects like we usually do, just see the space, feel the space, relax into the space, and just take that feeling of spaciousness with you and just let it nourish. Enjoy. So thank you for being here. Blessings to you, and I look forward to sharing some more Tai Chi with you soon. So have a lovely evening. Namaste. Bye bye. Thanks for being here. So long.